Hello guys, welcome to another trade recap. Today we got two trades. We have one long and one short. I took the short on NQ and I took the long for double break on ES. And yes, again, the double break. It's just paying off too good, bro. So let me just go ahead and first explain why I took the short on NQ. I did took that short on one of my or the last command that I had on top one futures. This I took this trade on over here because I knew it was risky. It was pretty much I did not wait for the opening range to set. I took the trade pretty much 9:31, bro. Um, and I took this trade because I had the conviction that we're gonna probably pull back to overnight, and I decided to take this trade short at open because price pushed higher. We took this pre-market high, and then also we reached into this one daily fair value. Got my apologies for the stutter. So we reached to this daily fair value curve, and I was watching this gap since yesterday, and I decided to take the short on that because I already got the target for me, which was overnight. Though I didn't hold it all the way to overnight, and the reason for that is because I was aware of the possible double break long on ES, which was a trade that I took on ES. So the way that I managed the trade was I took the short like in the I didn't wait for the candle to close, so I took one micro short here, then price push lower, pull back again over here, retested the daily fair value gap over here, push down again, and when I saw the inverse of this fair value gap over here, I was like, okay, bet I can add probably to this. So I ended up pretty much adding once I saw the inverse, took one another micro short and pretty much pulled the trade at 9:47, and that's when ES broke his opening range low. Let me just go over here to ES, and we can see that pretty much on this drop over here, ES was pretty much just on these two candles just chilling, at overnight. And then once we pierce the opening range low, I pretty much took my trade out on NQ. And now I took the trade out because I was conscious, okay, we might double break higher on ES, so let me just close my short on NQ and shift back to ES and see what's actually going on over here. And though the main target for the shorts was the overnight, I was happy to take just this short scalp. I didn't pass the combine yet. I think I'm just missing like $100, so probably would take that trade. I hope this week we'll see how it goes, but not really like rushing. I've been just been like just trading the combine on setups and not going that heavy. I just pretty much I've been like taking it this like really slow, kind of slow in a sense. But I'm just making progress on that count, so I cannot be like mad about it. It's just I'm kind of close to pass it out, so not really thinking about it that much. So now shifting back to the double break, so it was kind of tricky because I was watching both, and I was like, bro, like I really want to see the pullback all the way to overnight, bro. But at the same time, if the trade is gonna go, it's just gonna go. Like it's not gonna wait for NQ to pull back all the way to overnight. Which in this case, it kind of did. We didn't like fully retest it overnight here, but we did had a pullback to overnight over here. So pretty much, I took the long once we got this closure, good closure above the New York VWAP. Then, to be honest, I did got a little bit nervous on this choppiness over here. And full transparency, guys, I did took one. I went in 4 micros on this, and I took 1 micro off because I was like, bro, not really like I don't wanna be having a full stop if this goes in my against my direction, just because like this it's been like a choppy run then, and he also was pulling back to overnight. And I was thinking, okay, we kind of recall this from the previous trades in a sense, but it wasn't the same thing. I was like, okay, I can see NQ pull back to overnight. Let's see if ES can actually hold price, bro. So I ended up just pretty much just taking one contract off, pretty much like -$10, something like that, I think. And then I just remained with 3 micros on this. And as soon as I got the pop higher, I pretty much closed the trade because I was really not liking this price action over here, kind of choppy, for I mean, for a Tuesday. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna take my profits and run for a day, and that's what I did. I ended up only like up like $61. I'm not logging into my um into my top one futures, but I I think it was like 69 or like 61 bucks. So pretty much we're like 180 away from payout on this account over here, which pretty much I'm happy with the decision that I did. You know, I'm not gonna like hold it all the way to the highs. Like we pretty much like ran all the way, like pretty much we run the whole morning. So I was not planning to take it here, but I was watching price action and I just pretty much decided to just take out the trade a little bit earlier. So I was not liking this range over here. And also I was not liking that E and Q was pushing lower in a sense. So I decided to take my profits a little bit early, which is totally fine. I don't really care about that much because I was already planning to take profits once we took this high, which is I guess we took I guess we can say I took profit when I wanted to take profit, you know? Um but it is what it is, guys. I'm really happy with the trading of today. I like that I was able to get some shorts, that I was able to see my idea um on this short over here on the combine. Also, I'm happy that I was able to catch this small move on yes. And yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. I was planning to take another trade over here if I can see price go back to BWAP over here. But we really did not fully test it over here. So I did not got into any trades, and also price like didn't pull back anymore to BWAP. So that was pretty much it for me today. And I want to say I was actually short bias today in the morning, and the reason for that it's because I was watching like this equal lows, bro. Like just watch this, like I was watching this low over here. So I was watching this lows, and I was like, okay, like it seems like kind of interesting. I might be inclined a little bit more short. That's why I actually took the first short on ES. Sorry, on NQ. And also, I mean, the other reason why was because of the overnight overextended from overnight. So took that trade. We took a little profit, so that's good. Again, we're like $100 if I'm not mistaken of getting this account. I think not really activating this account right now. I with like I mentioned on my Blackshear Club call with Randy, we said that I'm not getting more comments anymore. I'm just focusing on the fundeds, and then I'm shifted my budget to next month. So we'll see if I activate those accounts or not. I'm not really like thinking about it right now, but we'll see next month how it goes. But yeah, pretty happy with my trading today. Um, what else? And yeah, that's pretty much it. I was watching this possible shorts, but price ended up pushing higher. And then when price pushed higher, I was like, hey, hold on. I mean, I can see the range now on AES because I was not able to see the range like kind of clearly yet on ES. And now I can kind of like see the range now that we are forming on the 4 hour over here in ES. And now NQ, I mean, NQ is now pushing to the previous. I guess we could kind of like resistance or support now over here. So we'll see how price develops here and going to the open. So far, I mean, I can see ES more bullish, of course, than in Q if we zoom out, right? But I think this is an important area to watch, in my opinion. If see we can like reject lower, or we actually gonna close above now and down. Now use it as a support to push higher back to like the top of the range over here. So we'll see how it goes. Here again, we have a little bit more room to the upside on ES for the top of the range. And yeah, pretty much I guess the key price I think is gonna be the 7600. So this is gonna be like the price that we're gonna be watching. I'm just gonna mark this and use it for future reference. I use this like um tab, which is like another I guess template, or like I don't know how like a layout. Yeah, so I'm using this layout for the higher time frame. So far what I'm seeing over here is that we the key price here, it's gonna be this 7600 ish. So that's gonna be the key level that we are gonna be watching if we get to that area, right? But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys made money today. And I hope you guys learned something from my trading over here, from my charts and my markups. And yeah, guys, I hope you guys have a great day and see you guys tomorrow. Take care.